Hello ladies and gents, this is Mike here for a very delayed vlog. I'm sorry about not actually having these things up as of yet because it's just been a very busy week. I've been trying to do loads of podcasts and also I got gameplays live show sorted out because we've just gone into the live format now, and also get my rather huge task, rather daunting as well at the same time, of getting Movie File up and running. And it's basically where, if you don't know, I'm doing 100 movies in 100 days. That's 100 reviews in 100 days. Look what I do for you guys. You're spoilt for choice. Now, today's going to be a very special vlog, and the reason being is I want to talk a bit about my dad. Now, I've been, trying to grasp this whole thing, as my dad recently passed away on March the 30th. And we had his funeral in quite recently in May, and I've been trying to talk about his impact in my life, and quite specifically his impact with me and gaming, because gaming's the biggest thing I've ever had in my life. It encompasses a lot, when I've had my ups, my downs, I've always been able to pick up a pad and play a game. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan of the cabinet arcades, and used to go with my brothers a lot, but it's being the youngest in the family, I was never able to actually sit there and play games with them because they were busy doing that themselves. Now I want to talk about his first huge impact he had in my life. He purchased a Nintendo Entertainment System for me, but that wasn't really mine until there was one Christmas. I remember I was 13 years old and he picked up a Super Nintendo and it was boxed with this. Super Mario World. And with Super Mario World, he literally got me hooked as a fan of Nintendo, because it was the first time I've ever took on a task of playing a game and completing it all in one night, which is what I did. I remember my mum coming into my room screaming at me to go to bed, and I was like, oh yeah, just give me a minute, just give me like 5-10 minutes and I'll finish. I just want to finish this, which was awesome. I kept begging them for this console, and I didn't even know they were going to get it because my parents were going through a huge financial situation, so to speak, and we're getting moved from place to place and trying to support my dad at the same time. Now, what makes this game special is it actually got me into the whole Mario franchise. I was watching the Saturday morning cartoons. I used to sit there and just play my games, and my dad would sit there with me sometimes and just watch me play and talk with me about what I was doing and how well I was doing at school. And it also pushed me to, bring up my grades and work as I wouldn't say I liked school, but he made it all more pleasing when I had one of these in my hands. We got loads of different games like Street Fighter 2, and I bought I'm just trying to think of the other games, R-Type and Gradius, and the fact that I had this console and I had it on release day as well, it was awesome for me, and I loved my dad for doing that. He didn't have to, and it was the first time he ever did something for me, and it gave me a whole new appreciation to who he is. Now, the funny little thing as well, when I grew up, I bought myself a Nintendo Wii when that became available because I was a huge Nintendo fan. My brother had an N64 because I was a kid and I didn't have much money. I played that sparingly because it was locked away in his room. I played the Nintendo GameCube whenever I got the chance, and again that was locked away in his room. I became a fan of PlayStation because it was more accessible towards me. Then I got myself a Nintendo Wii quite recently to get my kids a Wii U, should I say, to get my kids involved in consoles, because I knew that Nintendo was a very family friendly console. With the Xbox 360, there's always a chance that they're going to play one of my games which has got zombies in it, which I don't want them to have, or has blood or anything like that, or they're just going to pick up something which is not literally a family game. They do have the Kinect, but that thing is just, it hardly works properly. But that's the thing, and no matter how my dad was, and we fell out quite a lot, and he did the right thing by me, and he always was there to to get me inspired and to help me become the man that I am today, and also the father that I am today. I take my kids to amusement parks. I try to instill with them like some gaming habits and say, look, if you do this, you know you'll get this, and to try and help them to motivate them to just do so much better, because I know they have the potential to do that, and my dad kind of unlocked my potential with this. And I just want to say, you know, it's on Father's Day I was thinking about him, and I hope he's in a better place. And you know, I also want to say thank you. You helped me quite a lot, and no matter how unbearable life got at times, you always made sure that I enjoyed myself. So, you know, it was that, and the summer vacations that we had to the seaside. We didn't have a lot, but what he did have, he always gave to us. And that's a character of a true man, of a true father. You know, you read stories, you watch shows of all these deadbeat dads who just don't even want to know their children. But no matter how hard things got, my dad always made it a point to sit down with us and find out who we are. So, thank you, Dad. Thank you. Now, before I start to go into tears, let's talk about the competition that we've got going on. It's for a chance for yourselves to win a copy of Blaze Blue for the Xbox 360. As you probably don't know, a gentleman named Todd Goss won the Namco giveaway that we had on Nerdgenious.com. So here's your chance. If you want a copy of Blaze Blue, and the reason why I'm giving this away is because I don't like trade games, but when I bought it I thought, no, it might be fun. It wasn't. I didn't like it. So if you guys want a copy of it, I believe it's a PAL copy, so if you've got a console that's not region locked, a 360 that's not region locked, then you can get a copy of this game from me. All you have to do is do the similar things that you've been doing before: like, comment, subscribe, pretty much it. You know, comment on the videos, watch the videos, tell me what you think, and what your opinion is on the subjects, whether it be movie file, whether it be my gaming vlogs, whether it be anything that you want to talk about. So that's pretty much it. So I'll see you again next week for another vlog, and I hope you guys are having a great week, and I wish each and every one of you a happy week. Bye.